number 3. Thank you all for coming in, and let me apologize for us having to ask you to come back in, but it's just an item that we did kind of overlook it, but at the same time, we was trying to verify, that the company could do the work that we want done. So I made some additional phone calls to try to give us some comfort to before we made this recommendation. So just pause for a moment. Our attorney's not going to be here today because his father-in-law is definitely ill. It's my understanding that they may even remove the breathing assistant from him today. So if you would think about Attorney Pierce's wife, her father, the rest of their family. Thank you. This is, roll call.
Alderman Chapman,
Present.
Alderman Bradford, Alderman Wilson,
Present.
Alderman Dubose, Alderman Castro,
Present.
Alderman Chastain, Alderman Leonard.
Here.
Mayor, we have a quorum.
Okay, thank you all again for coming, and again, we try not to call you in for one item like this, but sometimes it's can't be helped. In this case, we did want to make some additional calls to just justify us making this recommendation to be confident of that. And so that's why we did not have it on the last agenda. So the item is to approve the client request to accept Gulf Breeze Incorporated as the lowest and best bid for the Robin Hood Sewage Replacement Project. Contract price of the awarded contract is $572,600. Contract price is subject to adjustments based on the revision of the contract, including but not limited to the governing changes under the price, unit price work and work performed on a cost plus fee basis as applicable. This is by Billy Knight, authorize, execute, and to all documents necessary.
Mayor, I need to add 2 contingent.
Okay.
To that. First one is contingent upon review and authorization of the funding agency, which is MDA. And the second is contingent upon receipt of additional CDBG funding from the funding agency, which is MDA.
Any questions?
I had a question. You said a contingent on receiving additional funding?
Step in something, but MDA may have some additional funding available. We have to request it. So we have to put this in place so that if additional funding becomes available, we would use the MDA money before we use our money. Without this, we would be using our money first, right?
Right, the difference is I think that for this project, it was originally given like 400 something, and we're a little bit over that, but MDA saying they have some more money that they can go to that as well. And then also trying to get the water farm doing replaced as well. See some water quantities in there, but that's because we did they added in. We saw a lot of services that were damaged and didn't have to replace and do the paper report. So that's put in for some repairs and such, and those bodies actually potentially come out and go to the water project, and also the water and sewer one workshop is intersecting Robinhood as well. So we're gonna meet tomorrow to get a letter together to go to MDA to request funding for the difference of this job, and then also funding for the workshop.
It's just that difference in the 400,000.
Contract.
Okay,
It's just, 'cause right now, if I get to it, I think it's sort of, would be y'all's funding rather than
The NCA.
okay.
And this is Shelby with Neil Schaefer, the engineer with Neil Schaefer, for those who have not met her. She worked very closely with Doug and Chief Steve and Schaefer.
Mr. Mayor, if I might add, this is exactly what happened on the Bay Avenue Bridge project with the county. The initial bid and what the county accepted from the contractor had to be increased because of inflation and of course their costs went up and they couldn't do it for the original amount. They had to amend it. So, and that's a major part of the holdup on the Bay Avenue Bridge project, that additional funding.
Up on the east end, Goshen Street was a project done 4 years ago. It never, I ain't gonna say it wasn't completed, but it was never paid. Is this the same continuation of that system? Or is this a whole new system coming from the other way?
This is totally separate. This is all new.
But
Robin Hood piping only.
I understand, this is on Robin Hood, but I'm talking about Goshen Corner. It was on Robin Hood, then it came back towards Yorkshire. And now it's just sitting there, it's never been paid over, it's still just rocks and everything. But it's been over 4 years because I approved that work. So it was at least last administration. But I'm saying, is this a continuation of that same line or this new work or?
This is new work.
This has nothing to do with the Goshen Street.
Because when you were, because during your administration, the funding, that we received to do this work had not been approved. So this is a different project.
Yeah, I understand the different funding. I'm talking,
Different.
it's a different project.
Different project, different funding, totally different, totally new ballgame.
So Robin Hood got two sewage systems. I mean, they right there, I mean,
Robin Hood, Robin Hood starts its own manhole at the top. Robin Hood starts and then it will tie into the Goshen Street.
yeah, because that system came, west on, Goshen, coming that way. So this system here has to tie into that. I'm just trying to see if we're working on the same. My second question is we gonna be able to pay this? Cause that work been sitting there for a year, unpaid. I mean, what's the completion date of Robin Hood project altogether? What we looking?
That's fun, the one he's talking about when he was here last, that wasn't a part of what this project is. So I don't know about the paving for the one that he's talking about prior.
And so that will be the one for this job specifically. So this one kind of in rush to get this one done because the road's getting like undermined.
Right.
A lot of areas in the road, but it's independent of Goshen Street.
Will this one be paid after they're done with it?
Yes, that's a good majority of applying for this job is assuming that over half of the road rebuilt up, fresh dirt, new rock.
So that may be something that you have to add onto your paving list.
Hey, can we,
I don't know how you're gonna get the rest of it.
I want to know, can we find out who was supposed to be paving that or who we supposed to be getting funding? But it's been sitting there for 4 years. And now, if they do that new work and then pay from there on back, which will complete your job, folks on that end gonna wonder what we doing. Because they've been looking at this for 4 years, from Goshen to York Street. If I'm not mistaken, you might want to check with them. I think Clearwater did that job. I think it was in-house, something, it was emergency, it was bad. But it never got paid. So You know, I'm just wondering if the same job.
I think that's the situation at Robin Hood right now, it's been like patches here and there.
Right.
It's half of Robin Hood is rock right now.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole Robin Hood section that will all completely get repaid.
The part that's rock right now?
Robin Hood,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Oh, well, that's not a problem.
Yeah, all around, you know, hopefully we'll do that same thing when the chart, we can get
Yeah.
it approved.
See, problem solved.
That's what I'm trying to.
I was talking about somewhere, talking about property.
Keep coming back.
Yes, all that.
This is the same job, basically. In a sense, you know, just different funding.
I'm not sure, that was probably before me.
Yeah.
Motion,
Don't say, we're not gonna call it the same.
motion to approve with the MDA contingency.
Second.
Anything else? Pleasure of the board.
Aye.
Aye.
Was there a motion?
Motion?
Whoever made the motion?
I'm sorry.
Wilson,
Chapman and Wilson?
Chapman and Wilson.
And a second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
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 Aye, ayes have it. Thank you so much.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion good. Okay, you got a motion and a second.
Motion by Chapman, second by Alderman Wilson, all in favor, say aye.
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 Sure, thank you, gentlemen, for coming. Thank you for coming, Chapman.